Hey guys, so in this video we are going to talk about credibility. So let's get into it. Now, what in the world do I mean by credibility? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, the other day, well, why am I saying the other day all the time? It was actually today. I was actually working today. This is, I think it's Saturday or something like that. Sunday. And I was looking through some of my comments on a few of my videos, and it's basically one of the videos where that just came out today actually, where I kind of state how I feel a little bit about. I had a video which I made about front-end development and how it feels to be a front-end developer, and there was this subscriber who basically and with right, he shooed me out a little bit and said that I think I had kind of overstepped myself a little bit, and I had, been less than, let's just call it less than flawless in that video. And I was actually very happy that he did so, because the thing is that he said it, how do I put it? He actually explained to me that how he felt about what I was saying in the video. And then he explained that he would like me to remember that there's probably a few people out there who are starting to kind of, well, he actually used the term look up to me. And that kind of stuck with me. And it's why I'm making this video. Because when somebody tells me that they look up to me, that makes me feel that I have to tell you guys something. This is what I told my subscriber. First and foremost, I explained that this video was one of those rare occasions where Fredrik is actually a little bit too emotional. He's had a bad day and he's talking about experiences and he's had basically and a bit of a perspective on there. And for the most part, I hope that I come off as a perfectly nice person, but we also have to remember something, and that's what I told my subscriber. I feel extremely flattered that somebody would actually have, because these are just my thoughts, right? And to have somebody tell me that my thoughts is something that influences their life in any way is a great honor. And I told this viewer that I will do my absolute best to take this responsibility seriously and to be worthy of such attention. However, what I can tell you is, or rather what I want to tell you, is that you also have to consider the facts. And the facts are simply that this little vlog channel of mine, I'm just an average guy, guys. Nothing more. I am a random guy on the internet talking about his life experiences as he goes through his career. That's it. If you think about it, that's the way you have to really, you have to pin that to your head whenever you're listening to me, or anyone for that matter. You have to remember to put things into perspective, because you see, something that is very popular in the IT community, when everybody, these public speakers, what they usually will do is that they will virtually start every tech talk by saying something along the lines that, hey, this is my tech talk, this is what it's going to be about. Like, the format is literally the same for like 99% of the tech talks out there. And then there's some cat images or some memes, and then they do a pitch for their company and they present their own credentials and they explain why why you should listen to them, because, as you may have suspected, because of all the ambiguity, and there's it's very rare to have something that is definitive in IT, where you can definitively say that this is the way it is, this is the way it should be, etc., etc. There's all kinds of if and elses. See what I did there? And because of that, they try to justify their opinions and try to explain, or rather to take the position of the expert. Now, I don't know if you've ever thought about this. I don't even know if you've watched enough videos to kind of realize this. I've never done that. For all you know, I don't even program. For all you know, I'm working at the supermarket right over here. You have no idea. Unless you've went to my LinkedIn profile and checked my CV, but in theory I could be lying about that as well. There's actually just a few of the people who watch this channel who actually knows whether or not what I'm good at and what I'm really bad at. And this is something that I used to have it's so easy to start believing people just because they're on YouTube or on TV, or if they look the part, if they seem to know everything. It's very easy to trick your mind into believing everything they're saying, and I don't want you to make that mistake with me. Because remember, this is not a business for me. I am a complete stranger, a completely random guy, as average as white paint, just talking about programming, basically documenting my thoughts and my perspective on things that I find as I go through my career. This is literally a diary. Well, it's closer to a diary than anything else, or a vlog, or whatever you want to call it, which means that you always have to remember to put the things that I'm saying into perspective, because I'm not going to be perfect. And if you see, and this is why I told my subscriber this as well, that I feel I'm very humbled that he actually stuck his neck out and said that, hey, Fredrik, I didn't really like what you were saying here, and I want you to remember that, people look up to you and so forth. And as I said, that's a great honor for me to have somebody even say something like that. And that's also why I want to show you the respect that you deserve, to try to live up to that. But at the same time, you have to remember, I'm just a person, just an average guy. I have good days and I have bad days. And I try to share both, because I think that's healthy. Because I don't want, honestly, the fact that anybody is watching this whatsoever is a bigger achievement than I ever thought that these little videos would provide me. Like, it's I never did this, guys, to become some type of profile on the internet. So yeah, I made a few videos about this, of my, as I progress through my subscriber count, and I'm still, as I said, I'm a little bit scared. I'll be honest with you, because I'm not the political guy, guys. I will never be. I'm not the person, as I've stated before, I'm not the guy who's trying to, I'm never going to sell you anything. I'm never going to sit in my editing room and try to rephrase myself until I say things in the perfect manner. I will tell you what's in my heart and my head. Always. You can always trust that what I tell you is true. Hear me out now. It is what I believe to be true. That doesn't make it universally true. Remember that whenever you're watching my videos. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.